See if we can get into the trunk here. New little Nova toy. Not too bad. See in there. Let's see if you can see. No. We don't have any rust holes. Well, actually looks pretty good. All the seams and stuff up by the seats and wheel wells and stuff. Heck yeah. There's a few little holes back here in the back in the taillight panel and stuff, and a little dented. Man, somebody really tried to get in there. There's all kinds of scrapes and stuff. They didn't know what they were doing. You just poke it straight in. It's like a screwdriver was made for it. A 3/8 wrench. It's not a 10mm socket, but it's almost the same size as 10mm. A lot of poop and seat foam in there. Oh, that echoes. Oh. Might as well show you the rest of the car too. See a shot of the engine bay. Not any real wiring left. A throttle cable. Vacuum lead to feed into the heater controls. I would imagine one of those is for the heaters. Control it. Got our brake system here. Looks a little bare. That line comes from the gas tank. Steering box is unbolted. It's a little wobbly, but not bad. Like it doesn't look bad either. That's good. No frame cracks by the steering. Just looks like it's unbolted. Cool. Got the V8 motor mounts in there. So we got the air conditioning compressor, or the call it heat exchanger thingy. The box is missing. I'll see if I can find one of those cheap. If not, and I don't know, I may just do a heater delete since it's going to mostly be a strip car anyway. Let's look inside again. After vacuuming all the crap out, I did find this floor back here on the passenger side is a little weak. Found a few holes there. It's moving quite a bit, so we'll probably have to replace this rear floor section. There are a few holes there where definitely weakened. The rest of it seems pretty solid actually. So the dash over here is actually not in the worst shape that I've ever seen, but we can definitely replace that dash pad, and it'll all have to come out of there to get rid of any previous tenants. But all in all, not a bad little shell. Figure I'd show you the other area of concern. It's not much of concern because I won't care about fixing it too much. Got a little rust hole there at the bottom of the front fender. Rocker looks good. Frame on this is actually fairly clean. Subframe bolts up to it. Got a solid rocker all the way across. Quarter panel looks good. Till you get back here, get that lower little piece right there, but there's no filler in it. It's a good honest little car. Go around. The trunk surround areas look good. Well, except for where somebody was trying to force the trunk open when they didn't know what they were doing. It was a vinyl top car, which normally these things are just, you know, rust holes, pinholes everywhere, but this one seems to be fairly clean. Quarter panel on this side. Really tiny bubbles starting right there, but it's nothing. It's gonna be a race car, not a show car. Solid rockers. Oh, there is a little tiny bit on that fender as well. Frame horns look good. Trunk pan looks good. Rear frame sections. Heck, the gas tank even looks decent, except for the caved in spot. I wonder if somebody tried to jack it up there. Rear end leaf springs. All looks really good. Already found a 6.0 motor for it. It's got some parts in there. Cylinder heads in a basket. Intake manifold. Throttle body. Those drive-by-wire. Had the cylinder heads off. Got a little bit of rust in the cylinders, but that'll clean up enough for my junk. Say hi, Justin.
Hi.
Nova project. Getting a motor already, an engine. This is a 2002 Silverado 6.0. Got it for the princely sum of $250. It's got a complete wiring harness on it. Doesn't look like any of the connectors are broken. Got a torque converter, which I don't need. That's just heavy recycling metal. We've got the intake manifold, the intake piping, throttle body, drive-by-wire. Got the AC starter, water pump, alternator, valve covers, and the valley pan. The cylinder heads are in a basket up here. The person who owned the truck said that they had a bad lifter and they did some disassembly work and either got in over their head or lost interest in it, and there it sat. So it does have some rust in the cylinders. I'll show you that. You can see rust in one of the cylinders that is down. I mean, it's there, but it's not pitted. I mean, it wipes off with your finger, so it's not going to be bad. We'll run a hone through it, clean up the rings, see if they need to be replaced. Most likely I will replace the rings since they are cheap. Don't look at the cam bearings. Put new lifters in it, obviously, because they took those out, which they were probably fine. It was probably a pickup issue with the oil pump, like most of them are. But you can see over here, complete wiring harness. Even got the fuse box. They cut the interior harness off and unbolted everything else. So it's actually a fairly clean motor. 170,000 miles, something like that, I believe. So here on the back, you can see where it's marked as a 6-liter block. Differentiate it from the 5.3 and 4.8. That's really about all I need to show you here.